Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Welcome to Evening Chat. Well, we finally got back here to the Crasher. That's my 2024 Flagstaff camper I live in. It's a 25 FKBS, and I call it the Crasher because this is where I crash. And I won't be doing a three-part evening chat. I'm whipped, but I did want to check in with you guys and kind of go over the day. So we started out this morning. I just did some dishes to kind of police the area up here a little bit. I didn't want you guys to think I'm such a mess. And I'm not. I'm not a messy guy. But I did leave some things soaking today that I just cleaned up, and they're not dry yet. So that's why they're still sitting out here on the towel. This is where I cut some cheese to eat, because the only thing in this house is bacon and eggs. Everything else that I have, I bought $100 worth of stuff. Look, it's all frozen. I should take something out now so I can take it over to Raphael's and have her cook it. I got all this stuff, and it's like, maybe I'll eat these pork chops tomorrow. These are butterfly pork chops. I'll put these out. And I've had hamburger meat and a steak recently and beef. So we'll go to the other white meat. But I was having some cheese. I was so hungry when I got home. The only thing I had to eat, and I'm kind of done with these. I mean, I really am. If you buy the good kind, these are the good kind, they crumble and get stuck in the back of your throat. If you don't have a bottle of water while you eat them, you could choke to death. I mean, they're really, a good thing I eat anything. I'm rubbing my eyes because they're always itching. I got glaucoma. I got to get my eye drops. I'll do that after the chat. You know, my spigot, I put that, let me show you. I put that JB Weld. And this thing, see that? That is stiff. There's no problem. That JB Weld is the stuff. So I got that done. So this morning, let's talk about the carnivore diet. Every day I find myself, you know, I get busy doing stuff. And then when I finally catch up, like after golf or a driving range or going to the gym, and I stay outside and I'm just being busy out there, all of a sudden it hits me, hey, I'm hungry. And then what makes it worse is I just can't go get anything I want, which is what I used to do. If I want to go to Wendy's, McDonald's, sit down at Chili's, chips and salsa and a Diet Coke, and a salad or a burger. Literally every choice is not available on the carnivore diet. That's because I'm not experienced yet. I hear you out there screaming at me already. Don't worry, I'll get it. But, so the only thing I know to do is go to a grocery store like Publix and tell them to give me like 1/3 of a pound of either roast beef or turkey or ham, and 1/3 of a pound of like provolone or Swiss, you know, cheddar, whatever. And roll that up and make these roll-ups of lunch meat and cheese. And believe me, that's part of the diet, right? And I am full. I mean, it suffices. But, and it always is good because I'm starving to death. But I just wish there was things I could get. I know people talk about going to McDonald's and ordering a 1/4 pounder with no lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Just give me the meat, baby. You got any meat in there? Throw me a few hamburger patties. How much? So day 20 or something. I think tomorrow it certainly is 3 weeks, or today, but we'll say tomorrow. So tomorrow's 3 weeks, and I look in the mirror. I'm still fat. I still have a fat stomach. It hasn't gone down any. And this is what I don't understand, because I haven't cheated, folks. I'm eating no carbohydrates. And so apparently eating pork rinds and lots of cheese and lunch meat, or a rotisserie chicken, or a lot of that roast beef that Rafaela made me the other night, or when I made the steaks, I ate 2 of those. Apparently that makes you fat, you know, because I'm 204 pounds. I haven't lost a pound in 3 weeks. I don't really feel much, you know, difference in the waist of my shorts or anything. Maybe a little. And, you know, so I'm confused. But don't worry. I'm not going to stop, because one day it's going to, you know, come off. I mean, I can't do any more than this diet, because at least this diet is better than like a starvation diet where you don't eat anything, you know, or just a salad or whatever. I mean, I can at least eat meat, you know, and bacon and eggs. I almost made that tonight because I didn't have anything defrosted. And when I come home, I don't have anybody here to cook for me. And I got to cook, and it's just like, you know, even if it was defrosted. It doesn't take long, I mean, because it's all it is meat. You just throw it together, I guess. So, I hate to sound discouraged or negative about it, but I'd be a lot more excited if I saw some inches off my waist and I didn't have a fat belly. But whatever, you know, it'll go down. And I'm doing the work at the gym. I do sit-ups and the weights for the chest and the arms and that stuff. I'm getting more results there than losing anything. I mean, I'm gaining, you know, muscle and strength and my arms and things that I like to work out. And guys always work out, chest and arms, triceps. And then the sit-ups, I do them. I don't sit there and do them for 15 minutes, but I do them. And I'm not eating any carbs, so it should be, you know, working. All right, enough about that. Moving on. What else happened? So at the mall, I went there to get some steps in. How many minutes have I got here? 7. And I walked into that Macy's. I made a video, please keep me from the shoes. And I was just joking because I just bought shoes. And I walk in there, and sure enough, I buy another pair. And then I make a video and I send it to my friend, a text video. And he's a subscriber that I've met, a good friend of mine now. And he was wanting to know what these other shoes were that I was videoing in there. And I was walking the mall, you know, trying to get my steps in. I said, I don't know, but I'll go look. You know, it's just more steps. So I walked back to Macy's, down the escalator, because I was upstairs where less people are. And I walk over, and you know those shoes I showed in the video that were $175? And I said, why would anybody pay that? They look exactly like these. Do you know what? That was a mistake. I want to clarify right now. The tag said $175, but they had put a sticker that said 50% off or something over the price, but the sticker peeled back or fell off. And so I saw the 175. So they were using this little tag that has a clip on it to stick on the shoes so they could post that little sign about 50% off or $29. So these were a tag that said 175, but it wasn't for those shoes. They put a sticker, a sticky tape sticker over it, but it peeled off. And so it was very misleading. Well, when I saw these $175 shoes that weren't for $29, I said, I got to get a pair. And so I've got them in there now. I've got 4 pair. I went 3 days to the mall to walk in a row, and I bought 4 pair of shoes. But get this, folks. And every time I bought them, even the clerk said, you can't buy shoes that cheap at Walmart. They were $29. One was $35. The white ones, the Calvin Kleins, my first pair. And they came to $40 with tax, which was a steal because they were half off, and then another discount, she told me. And then when I found these Alfanis, I guess that's how you say it, for $29, I said, well, give me one in every color. I'm looking at them right now. I bought brown and black tonight. I bought brown yesterday. I bought blue and black tonight, navy and black, and I had the white one, so I got 4 pair. And my old shoes, there's a shoe, Goodwill, shoes, for shoes, right in front of Walmart, between the car wash I go to and the car wash. So, I mean, the Walmart. So I took 2 pair and put them in there. And now I'm going to lose another pair tomorrow. And guess what? They are Nike tennis shoes, running shoes that cost me $165. And all 4 of those in there total $140. 4 pair of shoes. But the reason I'm buying these and what I like them, I've explained in other videos, these are called leisure shoes. They're a casual tennis type shoe, but without all the tennis markings on there or running shoe markings. They are plain Jane that you can wear with a suit, jeans, shorts. You can go to church in them. So I'm switching out tennis shoes that I've wore for years that are very athletic look to a leisure look, to wear with like these polo shirts and, you know, nice golf shorts or whatever. Instead of wearing a Nike running shoe, now I've got some leisure shoes. And as it gets cooler, eventually, and I put on some jeans or some Dockers or chinos or something like that, those shoes will look nice with that too. So that's my thinking. All right. Chapter 4, off the shoes now. What else? Well, thank goodness for those skins and that cheese, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. I'm going to get that shower and I'm going to get all freshened up. So I didn't want to make a video in my, nighttime clothes, my nighty bedtime clothes. So I'm still dressed as I was for the day. Tomorrow, there you go, just hit me. I've already booked for only $35. Now, if you guys don't know, golf can run you $50 to $150 to play a round of golf at a nice golf course. But we have so many in Florida, they're pretty good. But as we get closer into the cooler weather, they're already starting to go up. And next month, or December actually, when the snowbirds get down here, they'll go up another, $25. So you'll be looking at $60, $80, where now I'm finding them for $25 to $40, which is pretty good for 18 holes and the cart. So I'm playing tomorrow at 11:30, and I hope to make some video of it. I went to the driving range today at the El Cheapo driving range at that golf course. They got all blown over from the hurricane. They're open now. People are playing there. What'd she say it cost? $35 or only $25. It's a little par 3 course. So I'll be teeing off at 11:30. I'm very excited about that. And then today when I was hitting those balls, I got a new swing. I'm still hinging, but I figured out what I was doing wrong at the course yesterday when I played. I got to keep that left arm completely stiff and straight on the downswing. And a few other things I won't bore you with, but I think I'm going to be able to hit it well tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. I'm almost willing to, or tempted to make a pot of coffee. That way it'll be ready in the morning. but have a half a cup now. It's only 8:49. I'd like to stay up a little longer so I can sleep a little more in the morning. But a couple of you guys out there have gotten the beautiful little egg cooker here, the Dash egg cooker. Takes no space at all on your counter, and you can even make omelets, and you can also make it's right here, let me show you. You can make these poached eggs, and then of course your hard-boiled eggs. This here goes actually like that, like that, like that, and like that. How about that, huh? Quite a little deal there. Someone said they found one at the store for $16.99. I think they're $18 on Amazon. But, you know, how are you going to beat it? It's a great little cooker. And like I said, I have eggs and bacon in there. I was going to make that for dinner, but since I'm going to have it in the morning, and since I'm a little satisfied now, I'll try to starve and not eat anything else tonight, and maybe lose some of this stomach as I continue this diet, this no food diet. Well, I'm going to do my eye drops now. I went over 16 minutes. I'm going to do the eye drops, take a shower, sit down here, relax, get it nice and cool in here, and get a good night's sleep. In the morning, we'll have coffee together, and we'll make poached eggs in the morning with bacon. And remember that Walmart bacon. Yeah, that I'm gonna load up on that. It's way cheaper, $4 and change for Walmart bacon compared to $7 something for the Oscar Mayer. And I've tried other bacons. They're crappy. They're real thin. They tear apart. There's no meat on them. Blackwell, black something, a black gold. I don't know what it's called, but it was no good. But Walmart has got good bacon. So do yourself a favor and try it out. Just like Oscar Mayer. You saw it this morning. It came out perfect. So what else is there? Okay, we covered it all. Now you guys, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Hope this thing uploads in time for the East Coast folks to still be up. Well, it's Friday night. Crush it.